Hello everyone, Spaced Oyster here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. In the last episode, we tackled a few hunts, and in this episode, we'll be tackling a few more. Exciting, right? I was looking through that guide, and I thought this next one I was going to do was going to be the last. But then I looked past it, and actually there are quite a few hunts I can easily handle at this point. So the side quests are going to drag on for a little bit for now, but that is a-okay-ish, because we can totally handle it, and it won't be inconvenient at all. Anyway, our next hunt is the Monolith here. I believe we accept it here in Rabanastre. Yes, we do. The Tavern Master, who is this guy right over here. Come about the bill, have you? Then you know I'm in need of an ingredient most rare. Naturally, a mark is involved, or I wouldn't need a hunter. I've received an order for a fine serpent wine, a gift to thank someone for rescuing a person of importance, or some such. But I lack the ingredients to fill the order. We're talking about an exceptional serpent wine, so only the finest ingredients will do. Will you help me make the serpent wine? Of course! Splendid! Now, no wine can be made without a proper must, and only the serpent wine must of the legendary Monolith will do here. Starting to see how I need a hunter? Defeat this Monolith and bring me the serpent wine must. If you enter the XIII Caverns from the Western Sam, you should be able to find the Monolith. That said, I searched high and low with no luck. I wish I'd had more time to look around, but it wouldn't do to leave the tavern for too long, so I gave up and decided to post a bill. You get all that? Enter the XIII Caverns from the Western Sand and find the Monolith, and when you go prepared. Monolith, the hunt begins. Yeah, and that stuff about him not being able to find it, massive hint on how you find the Monolith. Like, so massive, they might as well have just put it in bold text. Like, super bold, very inflated, obvious to spot text that's super obvious to spot. That is how obvious it is. Anyway, I'll talk more once we get there. For now, let's just speed things up and run through the Western Sand. And then I'm going to pull up my map because I'm not very familiar with it. Anyway, this is probably the part of the game where my ability to play it is going to be significantly reduced. I'm pretty good at the beginning of Final Fantasy XII, like as to knowing what's what and where to go and all that fun stuff. But once you get past the mid part of the game, I don't really know that much. I know the beginning part really well because I started over a lot, but when it comes to the end game, I've never really completed this game all that often, just like 2 times, I think. Alright, we are here. So the Monolith will be in this part of the XIII Caverns. And the only trick to the Monolith is that it spawns after you've spent a certain amount of time in the cave. I think it's about 5 minutes. I think you have to specifically spend it here. Well, in this section where it spawns. Yeah, he's probably down here by these frogs, so let's just go ahead and kill them. And then we wait. I do believe hitting the fast forward button will make it spawn a little bit faster, so I'll just see you guys a little bit later when it has spawned. There we are! I was beginning to get a little worried that I was in the wrong spot, but no, it popped up. A little suddenly, too. I hope I can cut that pretty well. But yeah, it looks like having the speed up function there really helped out. Anyway, you'll notice that the Monolith is just another really big thing. But having decoy helps out, and if you have your black mage out, then blinding it really helps out a bunch too. It ignores evade until it gets to critical HP. After that, it trades its ability to ignore evade for 0 cooldown time, so it can just keep attacking indefinitely like this. It'll just keep doing that over and over again without any consideration for stopping. Oh, also, he is weak to fire. I should have mentioned that right off the bat. He's weak to fire, absorbs... No, wait, no, it's the other way around. He's weak to water and absorbs fire. Anyway, there we have the Serpentwine Musk, and the Marilith has been vanquished. So this next hunt I'm a bit iffy about, but hopefully I can handle it. Well, we'll see. We'll see. For now, I should actually just focus on getting to it first and temporarily turning off my gambits. I turned on the decoy gambit for Fran and Bosch because I figured, hey, I might need it, but I didn't really need it. Oh, I was holding down the wrong button. Gotta love it when you get stuff like that confused. Anyway, I've been doing some thoughts about my next. Like, I got my next Let's Play already planned through, and I've got pretty much all the prep work done. There's probably a little bit more I should do, but since I'm running low on space for my laptop, well, yeah, space on my laptop and on the current extra space I've got for it, I'm thinking I should save the last bits of prep work for when I'm closer to done with Final Fantasy XII for now. But the next... I guess I should just stop beating around the bush and being so vague about it. My next Let's Play is definitely going to be Spec Ops: The Line. So much work done for it. I was really excited to actually really delve into it. But for my Let's Play after that, I've been a little torn on what to do. I'm a little tempted to do that Kirby Star Allies game I posted a review of. Also Monster Hunter World, and also Fire Emblem. I've really been thinking about... Oh, crap, I should have read that. Fire Emblem as well. Ah, you've brought it! The Serpentwine Must from the Marilith, no mistake. Now I'll finally be able to deliver on that order of Serpentwine. Miguel, my customer, should be most pleased indeed. Very good. In exchange for the Serpentwine Must, here is your bounty. You've earned it. The only thing that would make my Fire Emblem Let's Play kind of tough to pull off is I was thinking of doing it as a randomized run rather than a standard playthrough. I've been having a lot of fun playing around with ROM hacks, and yeah, a randomized Fire Emblem run has been one of the many hilarious things I've been enjoying lately. The other one was Pokemon. I could always do Pokemon too. But randomizing Pokemon seems a little bit tricky. I don't know. Anyway, I'll look more into it, but keep you guys up to date. Anyway, our next hunt we accept from Montblack here. Hey, we're a risk breaker. That means we got a promotion. I should check the bazaar when I get a chance. The next target is the Trickster here. We need to go all the way back to Mount Omisace for this one. And we're gonna get some help. You're not the only one with his sights on the Trickster boy. If I make it to the Petitioner before you, don't let it get you down, eh? Yep, Trickster. Kind of fortunate that we do get a little extra help for this guy. Anyway, before we head out, let's stop by the bazaar and see if there's anything new for sale. If not, I'll probably just pick up some monographs. Let's see. Bye. Bubble! Finally! And I probably still have enough for a monograph. Let's go ahead and sell my junk. Sorry, shopping montages aren't the most entertaining thing, especially when I have this much junk to sell. I really should have taken care of this before now. Where did I even get all this junk? Yeah, probably from running through the sewers over and over again. But we sold it all and now we're rich. So I'm gonna buy this Forgotten Grimoire, the Scholar's Monograph, and I don't have enough for the other one, but that's okay. Alright. And then, Moogling Attendant, take me to the South Gate. I believe that's where the teleport crystal's at. Yes, it is. Oh, and it's the dry season, so I can also get started on another side quest while I'm here. Yeah, you have to start this side quest in the dry, so I may as well take advantage of that while we got the chance. Alright, anyway, you'll notice that all the cockatrices are gone. Let's see, let's talk to the Nomad Youth. Dania asked me to help her tend to the cockatrices. Everything was going along fine, and all of a sudden they darted out of the pen. Now they're gone, and it's all my fault. What am I gonna do? If I'd only had one of them magic feathers that Dania uses to talk to them, this wouldn't have happened. Would you look at this? All our cockatrices, gone! I'd always left the pen open, and they never tried to escape before. What do you think got into them? There's nothing to do but to head out looking for him, but I don't even know where to start. I can't blame Tara for this. It's my fault. She wasn't ready for the responsibility. Or maybe you don't have to talk to her to get that started. Anyway, I'll have to devote the Great Cockatrice Escape to its own episode. But yeah, the cockatrices they were raising here on the Giza Plains have all ran away, and they're going to be in various places throughout the world. I'm not 100% sure what the trigger is for that. I think it might be either arriving in Arcadia or Balfenheim. Oh, right, I don't need to use the Moogling. I need to use the teleport crystal. We're just going to teleport now that I'm got teleport stones coming out of the ears, and I can buy more from Balfenheim. Mount Brr Omises. Had to emphasize the brr because, you know, it's cold. It's in the mountains. And there's snow. Anyway, the petitioner was Gertie. Are you from Montblanc's clan? You've come a long way, Kupo. So you're here about the trickster, Kupo? All right then, here's the deal, Kupo. You know the legendary trickster, right? Why, every clan in the land is after that one. Well, guess who shows up in Paramanal Rift just in the nick of time, too, Kupo? Some bandits were fixin' to steal my chocobos. Can you imagine? A chocobo, its feathers of the purest white, barreling down the cliffside. It made quick work of those bandits, Kupo. People talk about birds in hand, Kupo, but I'll take a bird in the bush any day, especially when that bird is a giant white chocobo. That's all I have for you, Kupo. The trickster should still be out there in the Paramanal Rift. I really should have read up about it before I accepted the hunt. I saw the trickster in the Paramanal Rift by the frozen brook. There's a reason they call it a legend, though. It's hard to find sometimes, but it exists, honest, Kupo. Better hurry, though. I told Monid from Clan Centurio about it a little while. while ago, Kupo. He might find it before you. Yeah, you don't really need to worry about that. That guy, Monid, he's there to help you with the trickster, the same way that last guy helped us out with the gill snapper. I didn't scroll far enough down. Anyway, she said the frozen river, frozen brook. That's here, right down here where the elemental's at. And it's tied to the weather, just like the gill snapper. So many similarities. Anyway, let me get down there instead of trying to do the prep work I was supposed to do before this one. So, you're here after all. May as well work together, I suppose. I'd put up with just about anything to land this mark. Haven't seen neither hide nor hair of it so far. Nothing to do but keep searching. Yeah, so just like with the gill snapper, just keep exiting and entering until it shows up. And you'll know it shows up because that guy's dialogue will change when you enter the area. I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah. The trickster's finally out, but this is no mark to be trifled with. Stay on guard. Yeah, I would highly recommend bringing a black mage along to help out with this fight. The trickster actually has a few, well, tricks up its sleeve that will make this fight actually very difficult. So a black mage will definitely be able to capitalize on that better than pretty much any other job in the game can. Red battle mage to a lesser degree. Gonna have to handle that elemental though. Oh crap, that thing is huge! Yeah, so the trickster, his main gimmick is that he's just going to run around a lot. And he will continue to run around a lot. He'll eventually just stop to attack you once or twice, which makes this a bit of a pain to do on lower levels, but it's totally doable. My guess would be the best way to handle this is to just stay put a little bit. And just deal with things as they pop up. Like, just have it make its way back to you. Anyway, let's go ahead and equip Rose Corsages to Ash and Bosch for now. So that way the elemental doesn't get us with silence. Even though it's going to try to. Anyway, as the trickster gets low on health, however, it'll get more and more aggressive. So another good idea would probably be to get rid of all the enemies in the area, so that way you don't have to worry about it as you're chasing the thing down. But the reason why you want to use a black mage is that the trickster will eventually make itself immune to physical damage, all forms of physical damage, and it'll also randomize what element it's weak to. So you'll want to use characters, your black mage to emphasize using spells and abilities that are non-elemental, specifically the bio spell. You can also emphasize using Drain, if you would like to. You don't have to. White mage should learn that too. And then, yeah, he just randomizes his element and he makes himself weak to 1. But, let's see, weak to 1 and he absorbs all the rest. Let's see if Fran can do anything with bleed. I don't believe that was it. Did he really just kill Modded? Yeah, if you want to use quickenings to take him out, you totally can. You just have to time it right before he uses his paling to make himself immune to physical damage. I hope that guy isn't dead for good. That would be kind of morbid. Anyway, let's go ahead and report back to Gertie, and then let's, let's just report back to Gertie first, and then see what's going on here. I wonder if I could have used Raise on him. I noticed that Bosch was healing him when he got low on health that one time, but I guess my, yeah. Right, I should swap Ash back out, try and keep levels even. And I guess I could have also tried to use Zalera, but the Trickster is most likely immune to instant death, so I doubt it would have helped. You bagged the Trickster? Amazing, Kupo. You did better than I expected, to tell the truth. Guess my bro has an eye for quality, Kupo. Does she know anything about the... No, she just goes back to her usual thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call that an episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Spaced Oyster, signing out.